When Gong Jun appears offline, Shenzhen turns into a sea of people. Welcome back to Sohu Media. Today, let's step straight into one of the most talked about offline celebrity moments in recent days. Gong Jun's appearance at a flagship store opening in Shenzhen, a scene that left fans hoarse, cameras shaking, and social media buzzing long after the lights went down. As the global brand ambassador of Bang & Olufsen, B&O, Gong Jun attended the opening of the brand's flagship store at Yuxi, Shenzhen. Long before the event officially began at 10 a.m., the fifth floor of the mall had already become unrecognizable. Fans filled the central atrium, surrounding corridors, nearby shops, and open spaces, forming what many described as a three-layer human wave. Some fans on site estimated that more than 1,000 people were packed into the core area on the fifth floor alone. Ironically, the crowd was so dense that many attendees admitted they could only catch glimpses. A forehead here, a back there. Tiptoes were the default posture of the day. Yet no one seemed frustrated. Instead, the atmosphere felt almost festive, as if everyone had silently agreed. Just being there was already worth it. The soundscape was just as intense. Screams echoed continuously, to the point where interviews became nearly impossible. One fan joked that it felt like a global team-building event for soprano singers. When Gong Jun stepped onto the stage, he repeatedly stood on his toes and waved toward the back rows, making sure fans farther away weren't forgotten. As he left, he kept turning back to wave again and again. Small gestures, perhaps, but enough to melt hearts. Behind the scenes, the fan community's organization was impossible to ignore. A carefully arranged support corridor lined the main walkway of Yuxi, showcasing Gong Jun's film and TV roles, variety shows, and brand visuals. Passers-by stopped to take photos, while coordinated chants echoed through the mall. "The wind never stops. We follow you from every direction." Fans from different cities had traveled just for this moment. One attendee, who described herself as socially anxious, said this was her first offline event, and she came simply to shout Gong Jun's name once, out loud, with everyone else. Then there was Gong Jun himself. Dressed in a dark brown suit with sharp lapels, a black turtleneck, and thin-framed glasses, he quickly became the definition of unfiltered visual perfection. Media outlets praised his model-like bone structure and camera-proof presence. At 187 centimeters tall, he stood out effortlessly, and even candid photos from awkward angles failed to dim his impact. During the brand segment, Gong Jun spoke about the immersive sound experience of the flagship store and shared the inspiration behind a shark mask design element, linking it to his personal artwork, Earth Supernova, and the blue tones of his own bedroom. At the ribbon-cutting ceremony, he surprised everyone by cheerfully shouting in Cantonese, "Gong Shi Fa Kai, Man Yin De Ji," instantly igniting another wave of cheers. Online, the momentum was just as strong. The hashtag Gong Jun Shenzhen event offline popularity surpassed 760,000 views in a single day, ranking among the top entertainment topics. Discussions focused on 3 points: his ability to withstand close-up lenses, the overwhelming crowd size, and his fan-oriented details. Of course, some fans felt his roughly 10-minute appearance was too short. Still, most agreed, brief as it was, the impact was undeniable. So here's the question worth thinking about. In an era dominated by screens and algorithms, what makes an offline appearance still so powerful? Is it the visuals, the interaction, or simply the feeling of being part of something real? If you enjoyed this deep dive into Gong Jun's real-world star power, don't forget to subscribe to Sohu Media on YouTube for more celebrity stories, behind-the-scenes insights, and thoughtful conversations. We'll see you in the next video.